Hi yogis, welcome back. Today's flow is going to be a power vinyasa flow. So we're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up. There'll be some sun A and sun B with variations throughout, and then we'll cool down at the end and have a brief guided meditation. So this is geared toward all levels, but a little more moderate. So just be sure you're mindful of that, modify as needed, and amp it up if you're feeling ready for that too. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to begin in child's pose today. So putting a space between the knees, big toes touching behind you, spider crawling the hands out onto the mat, and bring your forehead down. And just starting now to tune in with the breath, noticing the breath as it travels in through the nose. Maybe if it's getting stuck anywhere, bringing awareness to that tension or tightness. And exhale, release that tension. Let it go. Let it flow out. Using your breath as a tool here. So inhaling to create space. And exhale. Sink into that space. Let your hips sink a little bit closer to the heels now. One more deep breath in. Good. And exhale. And now we'll move into our Ujjayi breath. So inhaling and exhaling through the nose, concentrating the inhales and exhales on the nose. You're constricting the muscles in the back of the throat to create an ocean sound breath. So let's start with that now. And just using that throughout practice. If you ever get lost, just come back to your breath. And then start to massage out the forehead, just rolling it side to side along the mat. Releasing any tension there. Good. Starting to warm up our shoulders for some chaturangas. You're going to interlace that right arm underneath the left, bring right cheek, right ear down to the mat. Couple breaths here. Good. Release and take it to the other side. Beautiful. Release at center. Round yourself up into a tabletop position. So now your wrists are under your shoulders, knees are under hips, moving into a few rounds of cat and cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift chest, lift tailbone. Exhale, round the spine, tuck it in. 2 more times. Inhale, come forward. Nice full movement, waking up each vertebrae. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale. Very nice. One more time. Good. And exhale. Sink those hips back. Find your child's pose. And now let's flow through a little bit more. So you're rounding as you come up. Exhale. Drop belly, sink it back. Good. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, drop belly, sink it back. So find that fluid movement, that fluid motion now. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, drop the belly, bring it back. One more time. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Beautiful. All right, come back up into your tabletop. Walk the hands about a handprint forward. Tuck toes, send hips up and back. Find your first downward facing dog of practice. And feel free to pedal knees out here. Waking up the backs of the legs. Ears are between biceps, gaze is in between knees or up at your belly button. Tailbone pointing up to the sky, rooting those heels down toward the mat. Beautiful. Good, come up onto the toes, drop the heels over to the right. Nice, take that right hand center, lift that left hand up to the sky. Side plank, so your left foot's forward here. You're on the outside of the right foot. Beautiful, come back through center, lift those hips up to the sky. Good, find your down dog, then lift up onto toes, drop heels over to the left now. Bring that left hand center, right hand goes up. Other side. Lifting up through those hips, stretching out the side body. Beautiful, back into your downward facing dog. Realign. Let that breath go. Gaze up in between the hands, walk or step the feet up there. Release down into your ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows, float a little side to side. Releasing all of the muscles in the back of the neck, letting your torso hang heavy over your legs. Beautiful. Inhale, plant the fingers on the mat or bring them to shins, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back, find plank. Wrists underneath shoulders. Rock forward on the toes, lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Untuck toes, thighs hover off the mat, chest lifted. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Find your breath. Inhale, look forward, step up, fold in as you exhale. Inhale, half lift, body to 90 degrees. Exhale, fold. Plant hands, step back, find your plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. One more time, gaze up in between the hands, step it up. Good, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. And reach arms out and up, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, palms to touch at your chest, Samasthiti. Beautiful. Inhale, reach it up. Put a space between the heels, big toes touch. Exhale, sink those hips back, find your chair pose. Good, and fold. Bring your feet back to hip width distance. Inhale, lift it up halfway. Exhale, fold it in. Plant the hands, step back, find your plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Bring those hips forward. Exhale, down dog. Gaze up in between the hands, step it up, half lift when you arrive. Inhale, exhale, release, forward fold. Big toes touch, sink those hips back, find your chair, look down, make sure you can see all 10 of your toes. Beautiful. Exhale, fold it in. Very nice. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands touch at our heart center. Good. Inhale, reach. Exhale, chair. Straighten the legs, fold it in. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back, find your plank. Lift those hips straight up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, step it through, back foot 45 degrees. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. Square those hips forward, bending into your front right knee. Good, hands frame the foot, step back, find plank, take a vinyasa. So exhale, halfway lower, inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Find that ujjayi breath. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it up. Back foot 45, rise up, warrior one. Good, hands frame the foot, step back, plank, take a vinyasa. Inhale to lift. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. So we're building now, we're building on our sun B. Inhale, look up, step up in between the hands, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big toes touch. Inhale, sink hips back, find your chair. Beautiful. Bring your palms to touch overhead. Exhale, stand it up. Beautiful job. Back in our Tadasana. Inhale, arms reach, sink your hips back, chair. Bring arms by your sides, palms down, come onto the toes, drinking bird. Heels are lifted. Good. Lift the chest back up, bring that right knee up into the chest, one-legged Tadasana. And then step that right foot back, high crescent. Open up for warrior two. So you have a heel to arch alignment now. Bring that your left forearm down to your left thigh, right arm up and over the ear, extended side angle. Good, lift back into your warrior two. Shoot back around high crescent. Exhale, hands frame the foot, step back, take a vinyasa. So you should be starting to build some heat now. You might be sweating a little bit. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful, look up in between the hands, step up, inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, hands together at our hearts. Beautiful, big toes touch, sink those hips back, chair. Good. Arms reach back behind you, palms face the floor, lift the heels, drinking bird. Find your balance. Left knee comes up into the chest, one-legged Tadasana. Step it back, high crescent, you're on your back left toes, now reach up nice and high. Good, open up, warrior two, find that heel to arch alignment, and come into your extended side angle. Nice open chest here. Beautiful. Reach it back up through warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down to frame the foot and take a vinyasa. You can always skip it if you need to. Exhale, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Good. This time, gaze up in between the hands, step or hop the feet up. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big toes touch, sink the hips back, chair. Lift heels, drinking bird. Lift that right leg up, right knee comes into the chest. Step it back, lightning warrior. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two. So we're building. You know what to do now, you know the alignment, extended side angle. Good, lift it up, warrior two. Bring the feet in so you're facing the long edge of your mat, five-pointed star. Bring that right elbow underneath the left, fingertips touch. For eagle arms, sink the hips down, take a tiny back bend. Good, straighten the legs and fold. Bring your feet parallel. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold it in. Good, come back up into crescent. This time left foot is forward. Hands down to frame that front foot, step back, three-legged dog. Left leg up to the sky. Bring your left elbow to your left tricep. Lift it up. Sorry, left knee to your chest. Left elbow to left tricep. Left knee, left tricep. Left knee center. Exhale, lift it up. And twist. Left knee, right tricep. Beautiful. Lift it up. Awesome job. Set it down. Downward facing dog. Find your breath. Gaze up in between the hands. Step or hop. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big toes together. Find your chair. Inhale. You guys know what's coming. Exhale, drinking bird. Lift up onto those heels. Beautiful. Left knee comes up into chest. Step it back. Lightning warrior. Inhale, crescent. Lift up. You're on your back, left toes. Open up, warrior two. Find your alignment. Exhale, extended side angle. Open up, beautiful. Warrior two. Find your 5-pointed star. So heels in, toes out. This time left elbow underneath right. Bring the palms of the left hand to come to the inside of the right palm. Sink it down. Tiny back bend here. Lift the elbows up. Good. Straighten the legs. Parallel the feet and fold. Release the elbows. Release your bind. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Good. Come back around. Lift up. Little bit of a change up now. Bring your hands down to frame that front foot. Step back. Plank. Downward facing dog. This time right leg lifts up to the sky. Right knee, right tricep. Bring it forward. Exhale, bring it back. Right knee to nose. Lift it back. Right knee, left tricep. Cross it over. Nice job, you guys. Lift it up. Good. Exhale, bring it back down. One more time. Gaze up in between the hands. Step or hop the feet there. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring those big toes to touch. Sink your hips back. Chair. Good. Drinking bird. Try and keep those heels together. Good. Right knee lifts. Exhale, step it back. Lift it up, high crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Side angle. Lift it up, reverse it. Good. Straighten that front leg. Come into triangle. Front knee is straight but soft. Bring it around, high crescent, lift up. Hands come down together at your heart, lift that back leg up. Warrior three, airplane the arms, heels, your right heels point toward the back of the room, hips are in line. Good. Bring that right knee back into your chest. Set it down, lightning warrior. Lift up, high crescent, exhale, hands frame the foot. Step back, Vinyasa. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Gaze up in between the hands. Step or hop the feet there. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big toes touch. Chair. Drinking bird. Good. This time left knee lifts into chest. Step it back. Lightning. Lift up, high crescent. Warrior two. Side angle. Good. Reverse it. Straighten that front knee. come into triangle. Nice open chest. I don't know about you guys, I am sweating. Beautiful. Bring it around, lightning, lift it up, high crescent, and then we're going to step it up, warrior three. Bring your left knee in, step it back, lower down. Chaturanga, inhale, lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Great job, you guys. Starting to just cool down the body a little bit. Lift that right leg high up to the sky. Step it through. Lower that back left knee down, untuck toes. Bring your hips forward. Low lunge, low crescent. Lift those arms up to the sky. Beautiful. Bring your hands around to frame that front foot. Sink your hips back, but keep them in line. So sending left hip forward, right hip back. Half splits. Good, rebend. And then heel toe that right foot out to the right. Your hands are on the inside of your left foot, or sorry, the inside of your right foot now. So you can stay here. If you want to take it one step further, you're going to tuck the back left toes. From here, reach that right arm up to the sky to twist. Good, find your center, release it. So staying here, you can lower that back knee down, come down to forearms. You can keep that lifted and come down to forearms. It's just going to be more intense on your hips and hip flexors, so just be mindful, whatever feels good right now. Right knee is following right toes. Good, plant the hands, lift yourself up. Bring that right foot back through center and then step it back, take a vinyasa. Inhale to lift, exhale, down dog. Beautiful. When you're ready, lift that left leg up to the sky, step it through, back right knee lowers, untuck. Low lunge, low crescent, maybe even placing hands on hips just to bring them forward a little bit more. Rise up. Good. Hands come around to frame that left foot. Sink your hips back, half splits. Really stretching out that left tricep. So you're sending your left hip back, right hip forward just to keep hips in line. Good, come back down into your low crescent. Hands on the inside of the left foot now, keeping the back toes untucked or bringing it up a notch by tucking back toes, lifting right knee. You're taking your right hand down, left arm reaches up, twisting to the left now. Good, bring those hands back down to the inside of the left foot, and then find your version of lizard. What you do on this side may not exactly mirror the other side. Our bodies are not symmetrical, so just make sure you're giving each side its own version of TLC in your hips. Good, bring yourself back up. heel toe that foot center, step it back, and take a vinyasa. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Down dog. Beautiful. Let's bring those knees down. Take a child's pose. Good. Lift yourself back up onto the heels. Option here to take a modified camel by coming onto the knees, lifting hips, bringing hips forward. You're bringing your hands to your low back, drawing elbows together. If camel is in your practice, you can take full camel now. So by coming down to heels and lifting chest, dropping the head back. Release and come down to sit. Whew. Alright, extend the legs long. Sitting up nice and tall, spine is long. Plant feet down, hug around backs of the thighs, belly to thighs. Forehead comes toward knees. Lift up onto heels, so toes lift up toward the sky. And start to walk the feet out, coming into a nice forward fold, so staff pose. Beautiful. Lift yourself back up. Bring that right foot to the outside of the left knee. Take your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Right hand comes behind us, twisting over to the right. So you're gazing out over your right shoulder. Good. Come back through center. Stack that right knee on top of left, so bringing that right heel a little bit closer to your left thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. Sit yourself back up. Inside of the right foot's going to come to, bottom of the right foot's going to come to the inside of the left thigh. You're going to take your right arm straight back behind you, lift that left hand up to the sky, press into your right knee, right thigh, lift hips, modified side plank. Nice side body stretch. Beautiful. Sit it back down. Extend legs long, realign, and then same thing other side. So you're placing left foot on the outside of your right knee, right elbow outside of left knee, and left hand behind you, twist left. Good. Bring yourself back through center. Stack that left knee right on top of the right. Right leg extended long. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Good. Sit yourself back up. Bring the bottom of the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Left hand planted behind you, right arm goes up to the sky, and then lift those hips, modified side plank. Beautiful. Very good. Sink those hips back down. And then come to a comfortable seat. So usually we end our class in Shavasana, and I do encourage you to take a Shavasana after this brief guided meditation if you feel like that needs, if your practice needs that, if that's going to serve you. So sitting up nice and tall, your shoulders are over your hips, And I invite you to let the backs or the tops of the hands rest on your knees, palms facing up to the sky. Eyes are closed, chin is parallel with the floor. Coming back to your natural breath, that natural rhythm of inhales and exhales. Really starting to let your seat sink into the floor, sink into the mat. Shoulders falling away from ears. So maintaining that nice tall posture, but becoming heavy at the same time. Becoming so heavy, metal would be jealous. So tuning back in with your body, noticing how the breath is traveling in and out now. Bringing awareness back to any tension or tightness that you felt at the beginning of practice and see if maybe it's gone away now. So everything's becoming heavy except the corners of your mouth. I want those to float up to the sky. And as you smile here, notice the difference in how your body begins to feel, what that does to your thoughts, everything around you. For a brief moment, begin to shift your focus from the tangible things in the room to the space existing peacefully between them. And let yourself just be held by that space. Maybe some of that peaceful energy transfers from the air around you into your body. And become so filled with this peaceful energy that you could feel yourself float off of the ground. And as you sit here, radiating in this peaceful energy, think about how often you feel this way. How often you give yourself the time and the chance to be peaceful in a day. Not thinking about what you have to do next, what happened already that may have tweaked your day. Just being. What stressors of your day, if you do have a peaceful and mindful practice, force you to come to this peaceful practice? Are they worth the stress? And if you don't already find yourself creating peace in your day, what do you need to do to find it? Maintaining this feeling of peace. Slowly blink the eyes open and bring awareness back to your surroundings. Bring your palms to touch and take your thumb knuckles up to your third eye center. feeling in your practice, feeling grateful, and overall, most of all, feeling peaceful. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this video was helpful and that you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends, and keep coming back. So again, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.